All right, y'all. I want to say shalom, shalom, shalom. Michael Israel here. I know it's been a little while. Uh, I'm not doing a whole bunch of videos. I'm actually walking this thing out, so that's why you don't see me. Hold on one second. Um, Definitely go in the comments and let me know how the audio's coming in, how the video's coming in. On whatever platform you are tuning in from. As you could tell by the title of the show today, is herbs for cold and flu. Just some real simple, straightforward, basic information. Um, and the what I'm gonna do, and then afterwards I'm gonna just put some news and information in there uh, to you know show y'all some stuff going on that you might not have been aware of with this cold and flu season and all that stuff like that. As y'all already know, the algorithms out there on social media and all that, man, they've cranked them up to a new high. So when I say cold and flu, respiratory illnesses, anything like that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the information I'm gonna put in here will, it works. Try it, test it, all that. Real fast before I get into everything with the herbs for cold and flu, I'm gonna just give you a brief my experience of what happened. As you could tell behind me, I study herbs. I am no way am a yaki or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I study him. I got a lot of books I study if I find them, but in my own right, I've been very effective, and I've gotten a lot of good results, of which I'm gonna tell you now. So, if y'all saw the video I did about 2 weeks ago or something like that, about 2 weeks before that, we had something going around here, cold, flu, whatever you want to call it, going around here. It was very aggressive, okay, and well, both of my children came down with it. Koya came down with it real hard, and the reason why I think it got on her so hard is because she was recovering from a procedure she had got. So, but if you're not, and like Hebrew Israelites, us Hebrew Israelites, we don't eat any. I mean, we don't eat any pork, shrimp, crab, or lobster. We don't eat stuff like that. So, of course, naturally, our immune system is going to be a lot stronger than the average Joe running around here in this wicked ass beast culture. But anyway, not to get off on that, we had something going around here. It was very aggressive, and when I use these herbs that I have on it, which I'm gonna lay out to y'all, when I use these herbs on it, it knocked it out within hours, and not totally out, but the symptoms greatly subside. Mucus started coming out, and you could tell that like the coughs were more productive, and it was bringing it out of the system. It was combating it. It was combating it. So, and I, like I said, I couldn't believe the effectiveness. I was like, you think what I gave you did it? Like, yeah, every person. I was like, wow. So it works like that, So I did my research and everything. So, let's get to the herbs though, and I have them. Around here. The first one is Elecampane, okay, and let me see. I got a bottle of it here so you can see the spelling of it, okay. Matter of fact, this is it. I only got a little left now. I've ordered some more But here, I'll read to you about it a little bit. And if you have any questions, definitely get with me. And I'm gonna tell any of y'all, if y'all have the capability, man, this is something I don't hear anybody talking about. Um, you could most of these herbs you could grow them right there on your land. You know, the only reason we're not doing it right now is because we're probably gonna be moving soon onto land. You know, we're working on buying some land, so we got to kind of stay ready to move quick. But we are going to start growing it in pots, I think, small, manageable pots. Okay, so let me get you this first one real quick, and I'll read a little bit about it to you. And then what you can do is you can, let me see if it's here. What you can do is do your own due diligence on it and study, so you're not just going off, you know, what I've told you. Okay, so just bear with me, sorting through all my lot of information here. Like I said, any questions, just put it right there in the if you have any questions, put it right there in the questions. Okay. There it is. Ooh. Okay, so I'll read some stuff I found. Okay, elecampane. It says elecampane has long-term been valued for its tonic strengthening effect of the respiratory system. So it tonifies, it restores, it rejuvenates, it brings rejuvenation and stuff like that to your respiratory system. Sinuses, lungs, all that stuff. As a matter of fact, there's a formula you can make with it and some other herbs to get rid of asthma and stuff like that. But listen, and for its ability to resolve chest infections and many, its warming effects on the lungs combined with its ability to gently stimulate the clearing of mucus from the chest makes it safe for young and old. It can be used in almost all chest conditions and is very useful when the patient is debilitated. You see what I'm saying? Right there. Y'all made it. How do you spell it? Elecampane. Okay? I'll put it up on the screen in a little while. That's elecampane. It's a very good one. All right. So and I'm gonna let y'all know how to do all this stuff. But all right. So the next one is mullein. Okay. Mullein. Okay. Let me see. I think I got some more. Okay. So yeah, the next one is mullein. So let's go check that one out real quick. Mullein. Okay. And you'll see why. And this is just my combo I use. Other people might use other stuff. Okay, so mullein. It's a mucilage. So a mucilage means once it mixes with water or whatever, it almost turns like a mucus. Okay, and it says second, it contains compounds that act on the central nervous system to remove phlegm out of the body. Okay, so it's an expectorant. It gets the infection out. The key to getting this stuff out of you is drinking a lot of water, and that's number one. The most powerful thing you do is drink water and eat fruits that contain water, like grapes and watermelon and stuff. But drink a lot of water. You take these herbs. Okay. Let's see if I have any other information on mullein. Okay. And mullein is spelled Mullein. Okay. Yeah, I'll post the proper spelling. So promotes healthy respiratory system. This is mullein. Treats respiratory disorders. And it says of tuberculosis, also sore throat, coughs, asthma, earaches, COPD. Alternatively, it treats gout. It treats other things. All these things have alternative, multiple things they treat, but it's just I put these together because they're the strongest in these areas, so that's how I put them together. But there's other benefits to them also. Antivirus properties, fight influenza. So, okay. So you go on about that, but it's strong. It works. It's effective. Okay. All right. Now, the last herb I put in, and this is if you're having that tightness of chest, the junky throat where you feel like something back there. Your head feel like it's about to explode because it's all pressurized, All right, so the last one is, of course, elderberry. Okay, y'all know we've been here long. We've long pushed elderberry. It says health benefits of elderberry plant include naturally improving colds, the flu, sinus issues, nerve pain, inflammation, chronic fatigue, allergies, constipation, and even cancer. Okay, it's high in iron. What else? So, and it strengthens your immune system, of course. So what I do when somebody's like, oh man, yeah, my chest is tight, my head feel like it's exploded, this thing is on me hard, I give them that. And I'm just telling you, I've been experiencing impressive results. Okay, this is Yah's herbs that he gave us for this exact reason. Okay. Let me see, I got something else here. Let's see what they wrote. I'm gonna read this. So yeah, it increases, your your immunological cells, basically the cells that fight. All right, let's keep going. So that's those three. Now, what happened to me when all this was going around the house is it's like when a cold or something comes on me, the first place I feel it is in my throat. My throat starts getting junky. So the combination that I came up with for that is slippery elm bark and ginger. Okay. What I'm gonna experiment the next time if I start coming down with something, or like for instance, Brother Shannon said he felt like he was coming down with something. There's something in his throat. I gave him oregano, but what I did, and there's another Brother Dex in here. He had something in his throat beginning to come on him, and I gave him slippery elm bark and ginger. And what you do, you just mix that up with cold water. You just mix like a spoonful of that. You get oregano. I grind it up into a powder with a what's that thing called? With a a coffee grinder. I grind it up into a powder. I have these little tea bags I put it in and make a tea out. But for the slippery elm bark, you don't make it into a tea. You just get a scoop of the slippery elm bark powder, put it in there, okay? Put it in the water, and then get it in about a cup of water, and then you get a scoop of the oregano that you grind it into a powder and put it in there and mix it up. And literally what the slippery elm bark does, it's like a mucilage, so it coats your throat and it holds that oregano, or for me, I put ginger in it. I'm trying oregano and ginger because oregano and ginger actively fight the viruses on their own or the infection on their own. But I put it in there, and it coats the throat, and it holds that ginger and oregano right there, and it just kicks its ass right there on the spot. At least that's what I theorize is happening. But every time I used it, man, it's very effective. Plus, the slippery elm bark pulls out toxins and everything on its own anyway. So that's the other one. Okay. Shauna, man, I'm gonna put it up there in a sec. I'm gonna put them all up on the screen. But yeah, so that's how I use that with those two there, and then the oregano is effective anyway. So now listen. Now I have this stuff. I can mail it out, or but if I mail it out, you're gonna pay a lot for it. I mean, if it's an emergency, maybe it's a thing to do. I'm not looking to start up some herb business just yet, but I mean, you can email me if you want it. But I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Now, if you're down for the count right now, I'm gonna tell you what you could do, because you probably got this in your house, or you can just run to the supermarket and get it. You can, what you need to do, what I would do, is get apples, grapes, watermelon, if you know how to pick it out. I get those three fruits, okay? And then I get turmeric, ginger, and oregano. Grind that up, put it together, and put it in a bunch of water, and I'd be sipping on that water all day with that in it and eating those fruits, like the apples. The apples are astringent, and when you chew it up, you chew an apple up and you swallow it, it's like scraping down your throat and astringent and stuff. So if you don't have these herbs I got, that's something you can do, and it'll become very effective. I'm gonna tell you, but it'll be 70 or more % probably effective. It's just drinking a lot of water. Like if you just drink a lot of water in the first place, you most of the way there. I say maybe 40%, but that's gonna greatly begin to turn that thing around. You throw the herbs on it, you just send in the reinforcements. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you could do. Now, with the Ella campaign, the mullein, and the elderberry, what we do, I have it ground up and I put it in tea bags, and I'm sending some out today. But all they have to do is get these tea bags, get a mason jar. Where's my mason jar? See, I got my tea sitting right here. This is something different. I'll tell y'all what this is later. Get a mason jar, see? And that much water, put in a mason jar, let it sit in the jar till it cools off. That's basically called making an infusion. But let it sit in the hot water, in the boiling water you put in there till it cools off, and just drink it, and then continue drinking water. So somebody said watermelon is out of season. I thought it was too. I'm down here in Florida though, but let me tell you, T Hill, what happened with me. I was feeling, I had ate pizza 2 days in a row, and I wasn't really feeling good. And what it was, I had ate that pizza, and it was like dehydrating me and sucking all the water in to get through my system, whatever. And I went, and I knew I needed to get hydrated, and I went and got a watermelon. One of the brothers here came with me because he knows how to pick them out real good. And if you know how to pick them out, they're fine. But if not, just get apples and grapes. But particularly grapes, because even if the watermelon's out of season, but you want something, a fruit that has a lot of water, because one of the main goals is hydrating and getting your nutrients back in you, staying nutrient dense. Okay, that's another thing. Elderberry has a lot of nutrients in it. Okay, and somebody just came on. They said elderberry. I mean, Amazon has all these herbs. Yep, they do. Just make sure make sure you buy stuff that has some ratings and reviews. Because I've had stuff come here that I bought, and it didn't have, like, I bought hops one time and didn't have any reviews on it, and it came and the package looked questionable. I was like, man, I ain't gonna mess with that. That's what I would say to you. Okay, and then also make sure it's in its wholest form. If, like, for instance, slippery elm bark. If you could find it in the bark form, get it that way. If you find it in the ground up form, like I got this one here. This is astragalus, and it's chunks of wood. Okay, so it's in its wholest form that I could get it in. Sometimes I just bought something recently, like these leaves. See, they're in their wholest form. Okay, and no, it ain't marijuana. It's dried fig leaves. It's in its wholest form. So try to get it in its wholest form as possible. Mountain Rose herbs, they're good. Yep, I get stuff from them. Yes, good suggestion. Cucumbers are a good substitute for watermelons. Yes, get you a bunch of cucumbers and just gobble them things up, and that's gonna really hydrate you. Yep, that's real good. All right, so now, what am I gonna do now? All right, so I'm gonna just put them up here on the screen so you can see how it's spelled. All right, let me see. All right. Where's my mouse at? Okay. So y'all give me a sec to get this up here for y'all, so y'all can see how each of these are spelled, and just read about them. Make sure so you can make sure I spell them right. And you people with land, man, y'all need to be growing this stuff. I mean, and if this doesn't grow in your region, there's something that y'all has that's similar that grows in your region. That is an expectorant or antiviral or whatever. Okay, so y'all bear with me. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. All right. Okay, so there we go. All right, y'all let me know if y'all can see that. Okay, that's the Ella campaign right there. Okay, that's how it's spelled. Okay, y'all let me know if y'all got that. Why is this acting up? Y'all hold on one second. Okay, so y'all, all right. Like I said, it's a video, so y'all can come back to it. All right. Okay. And then the next one that I said was mullein. So and bam. Okay, so we'll put that up there now. Y'all hold on. Let's see. All right, so that's mullein. Can y'all see that? Let me make it bigger. That's mullein. Okay. Let me say, got it. All right. And then stand by. And look, y'all, dude, there's so many herbs that do the same thing that are expectorants and antivirals and all that. It's just what I use, and it's from from the research I did. This was the strongest stuff I knew of, the most effective. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right, and this one, okay, this is elderberry, okay? So that's elderberry. Let me make it bigger so y'all can see that. Somebody asked a question. They said, I do not have a lot of land, but I do grow food. Zone 7. Very cold now. I'm always looking for more medicinal herbs to grow. Well, Zone 7, you're in a good zone to grow ginseng. If you're gonna be on that land for a while, because you know ginseng take a while to grow, that's what I'd be growing there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. Y'all get that? That's the elderberry. Now, like I said, you put those three together, grind them up, put them in tea bags, make a tea out of it. You know what I'm saying? And about a scoop of each. Get a spoon, regular tablespoon, scoop of each. You know what I'm saying? Grind it up and drink it. And drink it 3-4 times a day, man. But I tell you, after you drink that first time, you start feeling it, if I have it here ready to ship, just email me and we'll figure something out. Because I had reached out to somebody, I'm sending them some. But yeah, we have ours here. We just ship it out, and you just make the tea. And that's, if you're going through something or whatever. But like I said, if you get from me, I got to charge you because I got to pay for shipping. And I have the women here, I have Koya. She go whip it up and make it and tea bag it up and all that stuff like that, So that's if you coming down. Yep, coffee grinders work well. Now we also have a Vitamixer, and we bought the dry mix grinder, so we can put bulk herbs in there and grind them into a powder. So it's real good. I have a 7-year-old ginger and turmeric. Bro, I have 7-year-old. Oh, 7-year-old ginger and turmeric growing. Wow, that's what's up. That is what's up. Now me, what I'm drinking this morning is a Luthro and Sartas Spherilla. And the reason I'm drinking, because I'm working on some things, but the reason I'm drinking a Luthro and Sartas Spherilla, Luthro is like for the energy, for the endurance. Sartas Spherilla is because it's like I took this herb called skullcap last night, and it's like a tonifying, nervine, tropho restorative type thing for your nervous system and all that. And doing my studying, I found out it also detoxes a little, and I think it probably detoxed me a little bit, and the stuff was floating around in my blood and all that. So the Sartas Spherilla, when that gets in your system, it has iron phosphate in it. And like if you got stuff floating around in your system, it'll bind to the Sartas Spherilla, to the iron phosphate that's in there, and get carried out of your body. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put that in there. But that's a whole nother thing, but that's what I'm drinking. All right. Now, check this out. I'm going to show y'all something. Okay? Some interesting stuff. All right? Let me figure out how to do this. Y'all know me, I'm always learning a new system. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to read y'all some interesting stuff. I know, all right, there we go. There we go. Okay. Put it up on the screen. This is from Newsweek, okay? Let me see if I get the web view. There we go. So y'all know I ain't, didn't work. Okay. All right, I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to read it to you. All right. This is Newsweek, okay? And what it says is the new COVID variant found in Ohio was found in Ohio with one dubbed the Columbus strain. So it's a new strain of the COVID virus. They found a new strain in South Africa and, of course, the UK and a bunch of other places. Now, let's read a little bit of it real quick. It says, 2 new variants of the COVID virus have been found in Ohio, with one dubbed the Columbus strain. As scientists, 2 new, okay. As scientists believe it became the dominant form in the city late last year. The Columbus strain name, blah, 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 has 3 mutations not seen before, according to scientists. You know, and you can read that for yourself, but what the reason I'm saying that, my point is, and I know there's mixed opinions and beliefs on what this thing is and whether it's fake or not. Like I said, me personally, my stance has always been, yo, this thing real. And what the news saying is real. And I know that's evil to say if you say that nowadays, but a majority of what the news is saying is real as far as the way this thing behaves is real contagious and all that. But the people it's taken out, if you do a little research, they got compromised immune system, whether it's for health reasons or due to a bad diet. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, in that region up there, you're going to see it out. It's a lot of people coming down with it in that area. All right, hold on one sec. Let's see, I'll call you back. There we go. Okay. So yeah. So in that region, in the region where this thing's mutating stuff, you're gonna see it. You know, they talk about the UK strain and all this stuff. Look, saying this to say, look, when I look at what's going on, like I said, I look at what's going on and I compare it to the book, and it lines up. And it looks like this thing get ready to really, you know, be on folk. Like, and then I'm thinking like when Biden get in there, he gonna shut everything down or something. So, you know, we're being watchful. Like I said, it was here. We had a lot of people, whatever it was. I don't know if it was that, whatever it was, but it was going around and it was aggressive. But I know one person got it and they were on a detox, and it seemed like they got over in 24 hours, you know. But somebody said, where is the clear water without water? What can we do, and what is good for low blood pressure? So where is the clean water without water? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You can hydrate from fruits. I mean, you can eat a lot of watermelon and fruits that have a high water content, like the sister or the brother put in there, the cucumbers. You know, you could do that, man. That's a good way, you know. On that question there, you know, like I said, when we get on land, hopefully, or ain't hopefully, one of our main requirements is that it has well water, like good natural water source. For us now, we live out here, outside, out in the rural part of Jacksonville, maybe kind of on the outskirts of Jacksonville. But nonetheless, we're still in a subdivision. So I have a Berkey, and that filtrates our water, and that's how we drink our water. And like I said, my health has been improving. Like I said, I lost like 40 something odd pounds, ain't been getting sick. When this thing was going around the house, like I said, it's just a throat thing for me for a little while, for like 2 days or something, and then I knocked it out. So yeah, Brother Josh said fruit has H3O, so it's like a higher, more hydrating type of water that's in fruits, okay, than regular water. So the water you get from fruits is more hydrating, right? What can you do for asthma? Study the Mullen and the Ella campaign. The Mullen and Ella campaign can basically knock it out, depending on what it is. We got a brother here, he was in Iraq, and they would burn all the garbage and used to breathe that in, and it gave him asthma. Well, Mullen detoxifies and cleanses the lungs, in Ella campaign. So you should just look into that, do your research. Let me see if I got something in here that let's see. But yeah, y'all need to you watch Yaki on all that. He talks about all this stuff. All right, let's see. Herbs. Yeah, I was looking at those though. All right, let me show y'all something else I got here real quick. All right, let's see. Y'all hold on one sec. All right. I think that's it. But yeah, let me see. I got something else I put in here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. But yeah, stay hydrated. I know it's pretty cold down here. I mean, it felt cold last night. Let me see what the temperature is down here. Y'all tell me the temperature where y'all at. Because it's pretty cold here. Ooh. It's 47 degrees out here. It's gotten down to the 30s a couple times. It looks like it's gonna warm up next couple days. Well, no. In a couple days, it's gonna be back in the 30s again. Yeah, it's cold down here. Normally a Jacksonville winter is like 2 weeks of 30-degree weather, and then that's it, and go back to the 60s. All right, let me see. So, but yeah, that's what it is. Those are the herbs that for cold and for flu and all that. That's what you can take. And like I said, they're very effective. How do I know they're very effective? Because I've used them. That's why. That's a good reason, right? And I've used them with a lot of people, a lot of other people. So on a lot of people, and just consistently got the same results. Dang, it's 50 degrees down there. Port St. Lucie. Wow. Okay. 80. Where are you at? In LA. Man, you in the belly of the beast. You better get up out of LA. But yeah, that's pretty warm. Yeah. So but yeah, in the cold and flu season, y'all, man, y'all should spend a lot of time eating fruits, man. You shouldn't be eating all these big heavy meals, you know. Maybe eat one big heavy meal a day or something, you know. Especially if you feel something coming on. Dang, he says a blizzard in Alaska. Somebody said I use black seed oil. Yeah, I've been researching that. Got black seed right here. Let me see if you can see that. There we go. Yep. That's black seed right there. Yep. I've been doing some research on it. I just having 54 in GA. Okay. That's what's up. 54 degrees in GA. All right. Mm-hmm. Somebody said also the herb olive leaf. Let me go see what you said about olive leaf. I saw some good. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. Also, the herb olive leaf, golden seal, a powerful herb. Yeah, but golden seal, I don't think golden seal is alkaline. So it won't say that's a hybrid or something like that. See, I'm eating grapes right now. All right. Staten Island. 38 degrees. Well, y'all could keep that. I'm in the desert of Arizona and it's 46. It's gonna go all the way up to 77. Wow. Yeah, that desert don't be retaining any of the heat. Yeah, none. Wow, that's a big swing. So when you go to work, you gotta put on some shorts and a tank top, then some thermal underwear over it, then some jeans over that. And then as the day goes on, you peel layers off. Yeah, man. That's great. Somebody said fruits and vegetables absolutely absolutely, brother. Just like the prophet did, they didn't eat the king's meat. The meat that we have out here, it isn't even killed properly. Yeah. Yeah, when they kill them animals, man, them animals be freaked out. And then the way they raise them and feed them and inject them with all that stuff, it wouldn't even qualify as meat. You know, it's toxic meat, you know. So you're right, man. That's why, for the most part, I'm vegetarian or vegan. For the most part. Sometimes I'll eat eggs and meat from time to time. For the most part, I'm vegan. Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all gotta get out of them cities, man. We working at it hard down here. Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm getting ready to drop a video here soon. Y'all gonna like it. It's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, I know nobody really sees what we be doing down here, but we've been doing a lot. Got a couple businesses. We work on 18 wheelers to cars to server rooms, entry control systems. Like you'll see it all in there, man. Got the sisters here, man. These sisters here get it in real hard, and the children be getting it in. They be banging hard, learning how to cook. Just be righteous women of Yisrael. But yeah, I definitely I'm gonna try to get that video out because I know I can't get on here like I used to. I gotta kind of actually be doing this thing, you know. But anyway, y'all, look like y'all ain't got no questions. So with that said, I'm gonna wrap this thing up and get to work. Got a bunch of work to do out here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Definitely like the video if this was informative to you. Share it. My email's up there if y'all got any questions. I try to check it every day. Today, I'm going to have to check it, though, to see if any of y'all got any questions, comments, concerns. But definitely share this video. Hit the like button. Get this information out there to folks to let them know there's options besides, you know, getting a shot and running around looking like the elephant man. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that there's options out there. Anyway, I'm going to get to work, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Shalom, shalom.